Can't win them all, but go. No, so you are there. It's okay. I said, are we finna play anything, or are you just gonna handle that? Because if so, I'm gonna start a little match against the Lakers real quick. Oh.
Lock in. It's game time. I worked for 2 decades.
Why?
What's good, MP? Time to do what you do.
What did they ask you for? This is what I hate, dude. I hate this. Everything is automated now, and it's like, can I just talk to someone? Like, so I... Well, tell them you don't fucking know. Yo, AD got the biggest fucking eyebrow. You change cards like you do fucking telephone numbers. That's not great. Oh, dude, what did... What does the shoot around make happen to your character? Like, if you max out that bar. Bars?
Put me on top, city on lock, they like when he gon' drop. We ain't had enough, speaking down, but they know who coming up, and I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too
No, I get it.
Welcome to 2K
You
Sports.
start with more of a bar.
Hi everyone, I'm Kevin Harlan.
You're like, was it PlayStation?
With me, Richard Jefferson.
You're like 4 or what?
Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And now the Lakers starting group at the guard positions. Russell and Reeves. Down in the block.
You should just text that. I don't have my PS3 anymore, buddy.
In at the small forward position. And for the Pistons.
No way.
Medu is out there with Durant. Then it's Cade Cunningham. Then it's Simmons. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
The league is still buzzing about that recent game. A new league record for three-pointers in a game, topping the old mark of 14 by Klay Thompson in 2018. The new three-point record holder told me all of the credit keeps going to my teammates because they kept looking for me and getting me great looks. An unreal game. Kevin?
He is fantastic in every sense of the word. And this is the kind of basketball we love to watch. Right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball,
Anthony Davis has got the biggest
face. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
A 3 from Simmons.
Fucking trash.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Now the pass to Reeves. No good from outside. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit.
Fuck me. Oh
the
my
Wizards
God.
in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Now here is Hachimura. After the miss from Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Let's it 5 from 18. Hachimura, no good.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And the shot is good.
That's just good fundamentals from Cunningham. When a guy is that open, you got to get it to him.
To the right side. Hachimura, the pass to Russell. Here's Reeves.
Who is
Nice ball
this
movement by
Reeves?
the Lakers. Outside Russell. To the wing right side. Teardrop shot. Rebounded by the Pistons.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Back to Simmons. Passes it to Medu. And stolen by
What?
James.
I accidentally pressed square and X, so I threw the ball.
Pass to Reeves. Back to James.
That was an easy bucket. Now he's got a turnover. So, man.
Duran pulls it in. And here's Simmons for three. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Cunningham against Russell. LeBron drives in. Good on the shot.
And look at Russell bringing the intensity. He's stronger now, willing to mix it up inside no matter who's on him.
And Richard, with D'Angelo Russell, he's a guy who can do just about anything in the backcourt.
That's right, Kev. If you need him to be a true floor general, he can do that in spurts. And if you need him to be a score-first offensive catalyst, that's his sweet spot.
Pass to James. Latrey shoots from the baseline. And Davis can't get it to go. Pistons leading by 4. And stolen by Russell.
No.
Up, and the slam
Cunningham.
by Russell.
And that quickness of Russell can be devastating in transition. So hard to stop from scoring in the open floor.
And that one's good. Simmons.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Outside Russell. Outside Davis. Buries it from 3-point range. Davis has got 5 now.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
And Simmons kicks to Thompson. Simmons passes to Cunningham. There's a good screen. And there's another one for the Pistons.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Out to the right wing. Here's Reeves. Guarded by Simmons. Russell passes to Reeves. Hachimura with it. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Davis for 3. Rebound, Detroit. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it'll be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Hachimura, the screen. Here's James. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
Now here's Simmons. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
The pass to Hachimura. Back to James. Here's Russell. Passes to James. Now here is Hachimura. Shoots. And it's James missing. Pistons leading by 5. And Simmons kicks to Cunningham. Russell with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Pass to Reeves. Lets it go from 11. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Reeves has got 5 now.
Great find by Braun using his basketball IQ. If you don't understand how smart he is, just ask him.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
To the middle. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Goodness, the tomahawk one-hand slam.
Shows you how much strength he has. Simmons inside. And that one, good.
You look
Simmons
party.
19 points.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Outside, Davis. Here's Reeves. Oh, good on the triple. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. It's a 5-point game. Simmons against Davis. Simmons can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. LeBron passes to Reeves. Back to LeBron. And the dunk by LeBron.
Look, getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Now here's Simmons. 19 points in the game. Simmons missing again. We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
Russell against Cunningham. Here's Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. 21 points in the game.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
LeBron outside. Davis inside. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And it's good. 2 points.
Great awareness by Thompson, wanting to find his open teammates whenever he can.
Now here's LeBron. He's an offensive force, averaging nearly 26 points a game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle it.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Taking a look at the Lakers. In at small and power forward, it's LeBron and Vanderbilt. Then there's Prince. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. Dinwiddie with the steal. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Thursday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And that game against the Pacers, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
The way the league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Wood a screen on Thompson. James the pass to Wood. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Los Angeles with another miss. Detroit leading by 3. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. James a screen on Simmons. To the paint. James jackhammers it down.
So unpredictable in pick and roll sets. James just taking what he sees and lets it open up.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Now here's Simmons. 25 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Simmons got 5 points in the quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
LeBron passes to Wood. LeBron with it. We saw him with 29 points last game. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him. Can't hit from in close.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Shots good by Simmons.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
James in the post. Working on Thompson. And it's James missing. And a wide-open look for Simmons. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 6th assist on the night. Dinwiddie dishes to James to end the run, and they double up James. Dinwiddie wide open. A three-pointer is right on target. Dinwiddie's got 7 points in the game. Simmons against Dinwiddie. And Simmons kicks to Thompson. The three. And another three for Detroit.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Lakers trail by 9. James looking it over. LeBron, what a thing of beauty from James.
The fact that LeBron James can still do that at 100 years old, like, it's a travesty that he never participated in the dunk contest.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A three from Simmons. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. LeBron's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And Richard, when you played with LeBron in 2017, did you think he'd still be elite all these years later?
That man has had a 2-decade-long prime, Greg. I had no idea how much longer this guy's going to be able to do it. But with LeBron, it's just different. His longevity is special.
Can't connect from 14 feet out. Pistons leading by 7. And here's Simmons for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Simmons got 39.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Los Angeles calls timeout. For the Pistons, Duran comes in for Wiseman. And Meadows subbed in for Isaiah Stewart. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Christian Wood. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Austin Reeves is checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Russell in for Dinwiddie. Pass to Reeves. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Reeves has got 14.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers in their last game, a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Outside, Simmons. From deep. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Hachimura against Thompson. Outside, Russell takes a three. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
James outside. And the pass to Reeves. Over Simmons. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Inside. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Cunningham. 41 points for Captain Clutch. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. Pass to Davis. The rebound by Medu. Detroit's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. A nice shot by Simmons.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
The 11-footer. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Back to Simmons. Drops in the layup for 2. Simmons got 45 points.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Pass to Hachimura. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Simmons for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron outside. Back to Russell. Pass to Reeves. He feeds it to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
That's exactly what you want to see from AD, using that length and that athleticism to cause problems.
The kick out to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for the Pistons. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Vanderbilt's checked in. And there's the pass to Duran. Thompson inside the line. That's his 2nd shot and his 2nd basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Reeves. Ivy defending. Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Throw it high and watch Davis fly. Wow.
Pistons leading by 6. Passes it to Duran. And here's Simmons for 3. Reeves with the rebound.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Davis with a screen on Thompson. To the inside. And it's Davis missing. Detroit has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Reeves. Now Russell for 3. The shot missing. And here's Simmons for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Simmons got 48.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Reeves. Back to Russell. And the slam dunk by Russell.
I love the spatial awareness from Russell. Saw how much room he had and just took it aggressively.
Floats one up. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. There's 31 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Vanderbilt the pass to Hachimura. Off target from three-point range. Pistons leading by 9.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out. Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Pistons have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Russell against Cunningham. Russell passes to Davis, and it's good for 2. Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
And so we wrap up the first half. Pistons ahead. They're up by 10. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
67.
Hey everybody, it's halftime. Boy, it's been a rough go so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, they aren't getting a hand up on the shooters, and the numbers show it, Shaq. Guys are too good in this league to give them easy looks. You're just digging your own grave.
Well, excuse me, Jack, giving the tough love. Bravo, bravo.
And now let's see who the winners of the Player of the Week were. In the West, Luka Doncic.
This isn't the first, and it will not be the last one of these awards for Luka Doncic. A master at getting his own shot, as well as creating for others. Simply unstoppable on offense. Also a tremendous rebound in his position.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Simmons.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Duran out there with Medu. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Cunningham. And it's Simmons in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. Unloads. Clock at 6. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 10-point game. Reeves can't hit. And, well, Detroit shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want, when they want it.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
The pass to Hachimura. Davis kicks to LeBron. Passes it to Hachimura. Outside, Russell. James, left side. James converts inside.
Now, look, a coach is going to trust LeBron James to just put up monster numbers because that's who he is. But it is nice to see him get into a nice groove like this.
Simmons passes to Cunningham. Out to Thompson. A 3-ball. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Again, the Lakers.
He's got a lot of weapons, but a sharp one is that little pull-up game. It's so dangerous.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Lakers remain on their grind. Arvin Ham says, I'm preaching daily preparation. From the rest you're getting, how you're taking care of your body, sleep habits, nutrition, workouts, recovery, film work, being efficient with your practice time, and your shoot-arounds. Winning habits are built daily. Kevin, I'm very tired after saying all that. Back to you.
I'm sure you are. They actually do all of it. David, thank you for that detailed report. And here's Simmons for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Davis. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. A 3 from Simmons. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Well, they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
James, the pass to Davis. Shoots a fader. That doesn't go either for Davis.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Cunningham outside. And here's Simmons for 3. Another one goes. Incredible. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far. Davis
kicks to Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Reeves. Los Angeles with another miss.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. And here's Simmons for three. And again for three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Pass to Reeves. And here is James. He's got 27. And again, the Lakers no good. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. A 2022-23 season, a remarkable year in the remarkable career of LeBron James.
Yes, Kev, he became the all-time leading scorer. It was a moment in league history that we all got to share in, and I was in the building. Nothing speaks to the longevity of James's reign like that record.
A three from Simmons. LeBron grabs the miss. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Lets it go with a three. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 13 rebounds in the game. Conceding. Medu passes to Simmons. Here's Medu. Launches it. No good from Simmons. LeBron James on the wing. He has 29.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Lakers trail by 16. Outside, Russell. Hachimura, the pass to LeBron. LeBron with the triple.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
And here's Simmons for three. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. The pass to Reeves. Outside, Russell. Now here's James. Guarded closely. No good on the three.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Cunningham kicks to Simmons. Duran the pass to Medu. Now here's Simmons. There's the triple. Buries the long-range jumper. Simmons got 15 points in just the second half.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Back to James. Down low. Here's Davis.
Figure it out.
Shot, no good. Detroit leading by 16. Here's Simmons. Connects again.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
Here's Reeves. Guarded by Simmons. Spins. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And the dunk was nice, Kevin, but the move he made to free himself up was a thing of beauty.
It sure was, Greg. What a savvy play to get into position for that jam. Good, he hits again.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Out to Russell. LeBron outside.
God bless.
Thompson against Hachimura. Russell inside. Can't hit that one. Cunningham with some nice D. And it's Simmons penetrating. Passes it to Cunningham. From past the arc. Another three for Detroit.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. And here is Hachimura. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Simmons' shot is good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers trail by 21. To the paint. It's deflected. Stolen by Thompson. Now Detroit moving it up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Gotta respect that Cunningham takes charge, making something happen and drawing the contact.
Stewart's checked in for Medu. And then for the Lakers. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. And it's Prince in for Hachimura. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. You look at the Knicks.
How many season games have you played?
4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Detroit, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
Did you even win the championship?
Gets it to go.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not
Oh,
sure
so you played through one.
And they double up Simmons.
I thought like you did one game.
A 3-pointer off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Took him no time at all on that one. Reeves has got 4 points this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Stewart gets it to go.
And really with a pass-first mentality, Cunningham, the type of player that you like to play with.
Here's Russell. 8 points for him. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Cunningham finds Simmons. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And the Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Dinwiddie's checked in. Outside, Davis. 6 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Dinwiddie. And it's Davis with the jam.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And good! There's another. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Vanderbilt, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Reeves. Rebounded by the Pistons. 1:22 left to play in the third. A 3 from Simmons. The shot comes out. The Lakers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Here's Reeves. He's got 20. Stewart with the steal. Fontecchio passes to Simmons. Back to Stewart. 3-pointer. Anthony Davis with the rebound. The Lakers shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. On its way from Dinwiddie for 2 to the left side wing. Vanderbilt gets a wide open look. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. The shot by Stewart with no one around. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
From 10 feet out, and it goes down 2 points. Dinwiddie's got 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Simmons passes to Fontecchio. The wing jumper off target.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Here's Prince. And so it's the Detroit Pistons in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And there have been two very different performances. Russell's checked in for the Lakers. Now a timeout called by Detroit. Here's Simmons. There's the drive. Softly drops in the floater.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
So for the Lakers right now, in at small and power forward, it's LeBron and Vanderbilt. Taurean Prince is out there with Russell, and it's Wood in at center. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
James against Thompson. Pass to Russell. Shoots the three. Thompson with the rebound. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Detroit. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Los Angeles has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. LeBron dishes to Russell. Tipped away. Simmons with it. He's picked up by James. No good from Simmons. Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. LeBron's shot is good. James has got 11 in the second half.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Pass to Medu. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Simmons passes to Medu. 5 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Good! Another from 3.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. LeBron kicks to Russell. Back to James. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And we also got to talk about the damage they've done inside. The opposition having a hard time keeping that ball out of the paint.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Christian Wood. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And it's Austin Reeves in for Taurean Prince. There's the pass to Stewart. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
And Los Angeles guys shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And it's Russell at the elbow. Kicks it out to James. That 3 off the mark.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. Pass to Hachimura. This one for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triple. They're shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Stewart finds Simmons. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. And it's Hachimura in the corner. And the 3 off target.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
The Lakers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And finished off by Davis.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The three from Simmons. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got rebound number 5 here tonight. LeBron outside. Out to the right wing. Russell passes to Reeves. Hachimura with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that or they want to shorten the game. I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
Pass to Reeves. LeBron a screen on Ivy. Here's Reeves. Ivy defending. Kicks it out to LeBron. Misses the three.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Ivy finds Simmons. And again.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
To the middle, here's Reeves trying to get open as Hachimura. Reeves gets the bucket. Reeves has got 22 points.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Another bucket. Wow.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Nailed from three-point land. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And I like when Russell plays with pace. And that was a good shot in rhythm. And that can get him going.
Connects again from distance.
Flashes home another 3. And he moves into 2nd place all-time with that made for a game.
Greg, you have to think that every time he releases the ball from deep, it's going to go in. He just keeps raining it down on him. High post, Davis. Over Wiseman. And it's Davis missing. Detroit's got 8 shots off from three-point land and hit half of them.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Detroit.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Captain Clutch.
And he was
good. That's another bucket.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Floats it up for Davis. And it's Davis finishing it off.
He can dominate, beat you up in so many ways, and Davis is giving that D. Oh, he's giving them problems tonight.
Simmons dishes to Wiseman. Back to Simmons. A 3. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. That 3 pushes him into the history book.
Rally is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Now, Hachimura. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. Fires for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Once the last three went in, I looked at LBJ and I was like, yo, I think he's going to try and respond.
Outside, Simmons. Good. Another from three.
Unbelievable. Gets the record with a beautiful three.
A new single-game record, GA, in a night that everyone will remember for the rest of their lives. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.
MP, what do you have to say after breaking the most unbreakable record in sports?
That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Nice team win. Let's keep it going. time, MP. Let's get it.
The Knicks, ready to enjoy that one-of-a-kind New York home court advantage, coming into the building earlier tonight. Thursday night, the best night of the week for NBA basketball. Hi there, everybody, and thanks for being with us on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. A look at the starting group for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. Then it's Duren. Then there's Kate Cunningham. And it's Simmons in at the 2. And for New York, we've got Shake Milton. Precious Achua is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. The second game of a back-to-back here tonight. Brent, it must be hard to keep your energy up on consecutive nights.
Well, that's why we see so many coaches sit healthy players for the second game. But the NBA has done a great job over the past 4 or 5 seasons cutting back on back-to-back nights where games are scheduled. And the players spoke up, and the league listened.
5 to shoot. Here's Milton. Misses the layup. Detroit with the ball. It's a 3-point game. From deep, here's Simmons. And the Pistons, another 3.
Just getting it to the ready-to-fire guy. That's great recognition from Cade.
Simmons has gone 2 for 2 from distance tonight. We played just over a minute here in the first. Outside Robinson. Pass to Achua. He shoots a 3. Duren with the rebound. Detroit has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Thompson outside. From deep, here's Simmons. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Simmons has got 9.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Simmons against DiVincenzo. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Robinson is very fluid as a big, and he comes off that pick ready to shoot.
Cunningham against Milton. Stewart outside. From deep, here's Simmons. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Thompson with a steal. From deep, here's Simmons. Another miss by Simmons. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. They trail by 7. Screen by Robinson. Here's Milton. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Simmons. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
Well, you can't give that much room. Dante sees the light, and he's going to take care of business.
And one guy who's instant offense when he's hot. Dante DiVincenzo.
Well, he can get it going offensively. There are nights where it takes a bit for that to happen because he's an opportunistic scorer, but he's got size out of the backcourt. He's a good athlete, a good shooter, and an even better defender.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
The Pistons have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. From deep, here's Simmons. Fires in the triple. Simmons has got 12.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Milton passes to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Back to Anunoby. And he lays it up and in.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Pass to Thompson. Cunningham outside. Launches a three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Milton. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Outside Anunoby. Back to Milton. Achua with a screen on Cunningham. Milton passes to Achua. Tries again. It's not going to go for him. Some solid defense from Stewart. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. New York trailing. Pass to Milton. Back to DiVincenzo. The Pistons clear it. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's coming off a 13-point game against Charlotte. Pass to Achua. Oh, from deep. Duran with a rebound.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
Oh, got that one up quick. Simmons has got 17 points.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
Here's Achua. The Pistons getting their last shot to go. Pass to Milton. Shot clock at 5. Robinson, a screen on Cunningham to halt the run. Achua can't hit.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Thompson finds Simmons. Cunningham on the wing. Back to Simmons. Here's Stewart. Here's Simmons. Covered by Milton. That's good from Simmons. On the assist by Stewart. Simmons has got 20.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Here come your City Masters, everyone. Get loud for them.
Let's take a look at the best rebounders around the league. And you look at Duran. His dominance on the boards is unquestionable.
And the way he's rebounded the ball this season has been special. His teammates really appreciate his hard work and physicality on the glass.
Robinson passes to DiVincenzo. Achua with it. Anunoby on the wing. Defended by Thompson. Here's DiVincenzo. That one rolls around and rims out. Detroit with the ball. A 14-2 run over the last bit. From deep, here's Simmons. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
3 points.
Cunningham's got his 4th assist in this one. And stolen by Cunningham. In transition, here they come. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And that's good thought process from Cunningham, just in position to come up with a steal.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks.
It's an 18-point game coming off a win against the Hornets.
That night, they gave an all-star effort on the offensive boards. The second chance points tipped the scales in their favor.
Now here's Robinson. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Clock is at 3. From 11 feet away, Detroit with a rebound. From deep, here's Simmons. And the Pistons, another 3.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Now a timeout called by New York. Hart's checked in for New York.
Substitution on the court.
Robinson passes to Achua. Milton against Simmons. Steps back and shoots. Count that one.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
From deep, here's Simmons. Hart pulls it in. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, B.A. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Now here's Anunoby. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte. 2 on the clock. Shoots a fadeaway. Hart can't hit. And here's Simmons. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Simmons has got 29.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Simmons against Milton. Pass to Hart. Now Achua. Now here's Robinson. Fader on the way. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Simmons finds Thompson. Simmons with a screen on Achua. His first shot coming late. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Milton against Simmons. From 7 feet. Milton no good. And here's Detroit. Right side Simmons. There's the 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Looking to end the run. Achua can't hit.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And the Knicks shooting around 32% to begin this game. Achua with a screen on Simmons. Pass to Achua. Back to Milton. Achua, high post. From deep. Milton, no good. Detroit dictating the flow. Thompson passes to Simmons. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists tonight.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
Now here's Milton. From 8 feet. No good off the back of the rim. Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
Simmons, no good.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Hart passes to Milton. Now Anunoby. Ivy defends. Achua with a screen on Ivy. Pass to Achua. Unloads from 13. The rebound by Simmons.
Yeah, pretty safe to say that this is the kind of game that you just want to flush as soon as you get done with it.
Yep, count it.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
A nice shot by Milton.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. You got to attack when you have that chance.
Ivy finds Stewart. From deep, here's Simmons. Offensive rebound, Duran. And he banks in the layup.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Milton against Simmons. Here's Hart. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Drew the defender in close enough for Hart to take advantage and draw the foul.
That free throw no good. A big group substitute. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And again, the Pistons missing. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Josh Hart. Then the Shake Milton. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's DiVincenzo in a shooting guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Hartenstein. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well. I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Brunson has been a steadying presence at the point guard spot for the Knicks. Coach Thibodeau said his mind is probably his greatest asset. He's always been that way. He's mastered all the fundamentals, and the game's not too big for him. Brian?
Yeah, good. Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Oh, they just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for threes made. Milton, no good. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. James Wiseman, what an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA. He's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
Here's DiVincenzo. Detroit with a rebound. Wiseman's got 4 rebounds now. From deep, here's Simmons.
Yeah.
And again for 3.
That happened to me. I forgot how I
This
fixed
is
it.
a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now for most threes in a game.
Yeah.
And the points keep piling up and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from downtown. DiVincenzo, the pass to Milton. Anunoby on the wing. Hart finds Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. It's good. Milton's got
I forgot
8
how I
points.
fixed
That's
it.
what you call playing big.
Or even if I did or not. Do you remember that, though?
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
From deep, here's Simmons. Good.
It was for
He
Overwatch.
is unstoppable. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What an historic night for him shooting the ball. He now stands by himself for 3rd place in most threes. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to Anunoby. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Tuesday, they'll host the New York Knicks.
And for that game against the Pacers, they obviously have the upper hand coming into that one. But don't expect a blowout. It could turn into a real battle.
The Knicks making a switch here. Chua's checked in. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. Clock at 6. Good chance here for
don't even know. This shit is dumb.
DiVincenzo goes back up. Ooh, rejected by Wiseman.
I feel like Wiseman covers every area on the floor, and that's a nice block.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off. No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Cunningham passes to Thompson. And here's Simmons, covered by Milton. Simmons, no good. New York has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Achua. Unable to get that one. Cunningham with some nice D. Here's Simmons. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 9th assist of the game now.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Simmons against Milton. Jacks up at 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. From deep, here's Simmons. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Achua. Anunoby against Thompson. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 8. Detroit has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Wiseman, pass to Simmons. Another one falls. Amazing.
And an incredible performance here tonight. He's at 50.
And tonight ties him for the 5th most 50-point games in NBA history.
And Elgin Baylor had 17 50 pieces during his legendary career. He's level with Elgin. And next up is James Harden, who had 23.
Pass to Wiseman. Inside. And it's Simmons missing.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Back to DiVincenzo. And with the surge in scoring around the league, Brent, what's the key to modern NBA defense?
Great question, B.A. I mean, you have to have versatility. You have to have coaches that can get creative. And you got to have players who are wanting to buy in on the defensive end. You just cannot give great scorers, in this league has a ton of them, a steady diet of shooting from 3. And you got to keep them guessing.
Achua with a screen on Cunningham. To the paint. The Pistons clear it. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Simmons. And it's in there. Simmons has got 55.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Anunoby passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Simmons with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Here's the floater. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Dante DiVincenzo. And he knocks down the first one. So for the Knicks, Robinson comes in for Hartenstein. And it's Josh Hart in for DiVincenzo. Duren, he's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Kate Cunningham. Outside Robinson. Ivy against Anunoby. The shot won't fall. Ivy with the defensive effort. Detroit has gone 50% from the perimeter in this second, shooting 4 of 8. Simmons finds Ivy to the middle. Hart pulls it in.
That's great defense, and he's a player who can struggle in the face of some really tough interior D.
Robinson passes to Milton. Down low. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Simmons, the pass to Stewart. Now here's Thompson. He's covered by Hart. To the inside. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Milton against Simmons. With a 9-footer. Off the left rim and out.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
Well, when we talk about small forwards, these are the premier passers over the past 10 games. You look at Thompson, he's really moving the ball well out there. First in the league in assists.
His court vision is outstanding. He can locate the open man from the perimeter or drive and dish.
Well, it's one thing not just to do it in the half court, but to see it in the open floor, recognizing your 4 other teammates running the wings. Those passing skills are special.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for New York. And the switch here also for Detroit. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Ivy. Milton against Cunningham. Screen by Robinson. Milton passes to Robinson. Out to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Hitting his 3rd shot in 7 looks.
Well, you want to chase him off the 3-point line. DiVincenzo able to settle in that time.
Stewart outside. From deep, here's Simmons. Connects again from distance.
And what a fireworks display he's shown us tonight. Just keeps hitting from deep.
Man, he's just exploded from deep tonight. That last make, tying him for 2nd in most threes in a game. Stewart against Achua. For 3, DiVincenzo. And the Knicks, another 3.
DiVincenzo saying, I got that too.
And here's Thompson. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Cunningham. DiVincenzo against Simmons. DiVincenzo can't hit. Well, Detroit's shooting it very well. 52% during the second. Let's go with a 3. Simmons, no good. Milton against Cunningham. Milton passes to Achua. Out to DiVincenzo. Fades and shoots. And so it's Detroit destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a colossal 40-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Detroit Pistons.
I mean, they've been raining threes. Whether the shot's open or contested, it's their game. You have to admire their confidence on their side of the ball, man.
Can we just come to an agreement, the 3 of us? No more singing! And let's take a glance at what lies ahead. A look at the upcoming schedule.
And you know, for that matchup with the Cavaliers, if you go by the rankings, the teams look even. But to be honest, I don't think that tells the whole story, Shaq. I mean, I'm curious to see how it goes.
What part of the story doesn't it tell? Lay it on the line, brother. Lay it on the line, Kenny.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the 3rd quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And New York shooting at about 34% here in this game, setting the floor for the Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Simmons in a 2-guard. Outside Robinson. Achua passes to DiVincenzo. Over Simmons. Achua for 3. Duran with a rebound. Duran's got 11 rebounds in the game. From deep, here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. You know what I appreciate about Mitchell Robinson is his defense and how well he uses his length, Grant.
You know, he is so good, BA, at getting positioning to alter shots. And he finds ways to come up with a number of blocks, not to mention how active he is.
Good! Another from 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that 3 pushing him into the record books.
He is now tied for the most 3s in a game. An incredible shooting night for him on a night we'll never forget. And stolen by Stewart. Simmons with it. DiVincenzo picks him up. Oh, connects again.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Robinson. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score.
Rough start to the 3rd quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Milton finds DiVincenzo. Screen by Robinson. Looking to get it going. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Milton passes to Anunoby. The kick out to Milton. 3-pointer. New York no good that time either.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And again for 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
Oh, an historic performance by an historic shooter. One of the best games anybody has ever had. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Anunoby, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
First free throw is good.
OG Anunoby at the line, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Anunoby. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Simmons. Fires for 3. Out to Thompson. And here's Simmons. 3-pointer, no good. Now Milton. Give him 8 points now. Anunoby with it. Stewart defends. Stewart against Anunoby. Robinson on the wing. Shot clock at 6.
What you blame?
Shoots. They get it back. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Milton surveys the floor. Takes a 3. The rebound by Simmons.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Yes, it's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Milton's got the ball here for the New York Knicks.
Detroit foul. Cade Cunningham. First personal foul.
First one falls for him.
Shake Milton.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
They're doing some good work at the line this half.
For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Cunningham against Milton. From deep, here's Simmons. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Achua. Milton against Cunningham. Back to Achua. Hey, from beyond the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Achua's got his third bucket of the night.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout. Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Achua up top. The three, DiVincenzo. The Pistons clear it. Duran's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from three-point range. When the player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
The kick out to Milton. The three is up. Detroit with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Knicks are in the nation's media capital, but Coach Tom Thibodeau said, "I've never felt pressure. I've been at this a long time. I approach it the same way. I put everything I have into each and every day. I'm willing to live with that result. There's no one who studies his team harder than I do."
No, he has made the difference for sure. Thanks, Allie. 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Pulls it in from the elbow. DiVincenzo can't hit.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, his game has gone the other direction.
From deep, here's Simmons. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got his 6th rebound on the night. Cunningham against Milton. Back to DiVincenzo. Looking to end this cold spell. And that's 2 points on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 12 points.
DiVincenzo has to be agile on the interior, and that time finds a way to get it done.
And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Achua with a screen on Simmons. DiVincenzo, the pass to Achua. Some solid defense from Stewart.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. I mean, this guy is unreal. What a show.
Milton against Cunningham. Outside Milton. Pass to Robinson. Outside, DiVincenzo. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Detroit shooting about 56% in this one. Cunningham passes to Simmons. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
For three, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Stewart.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Simmons. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The three, DiVincenzo drops in the three. 15 points in the game.
Okay, you would think a coach might have talked to his defense about making the adjustment on him, but right now, he's just lighting him up.
From deep, here's Simmons. The shot, no good.
Droopy wiener.
Will bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Milton. Back to Anunoby. On the wing, Milton. He's watched by Cunningham. Achua with a screen on Cunningham. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Milton. And he hits the jumper. Well, he's been waiting a while for that one.
You got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
From deep, here's Simmons. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Achua with a screen on Cunningham. Steps back. Pass to DiVincenzo. Uses the glass on the layup. DiVincenzo's got 7 now in this quarter.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Cunningham looking it over. From deep, here's Simmons. The Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got rebound number 11. DiVincenzo against Simmons. Right side, Anunoby. Outside, DiVincenzo. And it's all from three-point range. The Pistons shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Here's Simmons. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Floats one up, and the layup good by Milton. Milton's got 14 points for the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Simmons is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Stewart, the pass to Thompson. Stewart, a screen on Anunoby. From deep, here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Cunningham against Milton. Rebound Detroit. To the left wing. From deep, here's Simmons. Hits the three-pointer.
He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
The Knicks shooting only 31% in the game. DiVincenzo against Simmons. And Stewart over to help. Achua for 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. There's 39 seconds left in the third. Lays it up and banks it in.
He's a taller guy for the one spot, and as we just saw, he puts that length to good use.
Achua with a screen on Cunningham. Milton finds Achua. Some solid defense from Stewart.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in...
He got it again! Sensational!
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time great individual performances in league history. Left side, Simmons uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Substitution here for New York. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Achua comes in for Hart. Anunoby, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Milton subbed in. Another bucket! Wow!
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
Hey, and that score moves him into second place for most points in a game. We've got Achua, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Shake Milton. Then there's Mitchell Robinson, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now.
I do so enjoy watching a bounce pass executed that perfectly.
128-67.
From deep, here's Simmons. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. On the wing, Milton. Pass to Achua. Back to Milton. Outside Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Nails it from 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Down low. Here's Wiseman. And it's Wiseman with the jam.
That's pretty easy stuff from Wiseman if he's that close.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Achua. And as general manager of the Austin Spurs, how important is the G League when it comes to player development, Brent?
Well, it's such a learning ground, BA, for everybody, not just the players, but the coaching staff, the training staff, even game ops people that want to put the proper show on for the fans that show up to see the game. But for the players specifically, it gives them great experience that they're not going to get.
And again!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Milton passes to Achua. Outside, DiVincenzo. Back to Achua. The kick out to Milton. Just 5 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Buries the jump shot. Here's Simmons.
72.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Second team.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Milton for 3. Rebound Detroit.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Stolen by Anunoby. Milton with it. Pass to Achua. Here's DiVincenzo. Achua with a screen on Ivy. Clock at 4. DiVincenzo driving for 3. Robinson. And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achua. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
The Pistons have gotten 8 of 13 shots to find the basket in the fourth quarter. Simmons, the pass to Ivy. No good on the triple. And Milton's got the ball here for New York. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
To the middle. Achua with the dunk.
DiVincenzo being a connector out there now.
Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Left side Simmons. Good. He hits again.
And that score puts him even. A night I never thought we'd see.
Well, now he's tied point for point with the record. One more score and he'll be alone at the top of the record books. A moment nobody thought they'd see. Back to Achua. To the paint. Rebound Detroit. Metu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ivy passes to Simmons. Lets it go from deep. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds in the game. Milton with it. Working on Metu. Milton no good. Milton with a steal. Can't hit from in close.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Grimes, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Knicks shooting right around 40% since the beginning of the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pistons. From deep, here's Simmons. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. Outside Anunoby. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Achua. Outside Milton. Now here's DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Achua passes to Milton. And Grimes pulls it down.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
And the Knicks shooting just 31% in today's game. Not great. Milton finds DiVincenzo. Robinson, a screen on Ivy. Outside Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
That's exactly what you expect. Mitchell Robinson within 3 feet. That's 2 points.
From deep, here's Simmons, and got it! Another basket!
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
History being made as we speak. Unbelievable. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Achua. He tries for 3. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 5 rebounds tonight. Driving inside, and a nice finish on the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
From 13, Achua can't hit. The Pistons shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pistons.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Captain Clutch.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Man, that's good. Off the glass that time.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Inside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Puts up a 3. Detroit with a rebound. And there's Simmons on the assist by Ivy.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And a moment here to catch his breath from his scoring rampage.
Giving his team life, and these fans enjoying the show despite themselves.
Oh, he's absolutely on fire, and really no end in sight to what he can do in scoring the basketball here.
Outside Milton. So we see the Pistons taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
MP, what do you have to say after breaking the most...